Okay, so these are Victorian floorboards. This is a Victorian house. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and restore these floorboards myself and see how they come up. So you can see that they've had a varnish applied to them previously, which is why they've flaked so much, because it's a humid environment, being a bathroom. And also the filler has come out as well, and we got some gaps here where the tongue groove is still intact, and then we've got some gaps where, well, just really mainly this one where actually the tongue groove has almost completely gone, so there's almost like a clean drop down there. Now, I've done a lot of research as I've been doing this, and thought it'd be interesting to do this as a video to see how it turns out. You don't actually always have to put something in between the gaps in your floorboards, because floorboards need to breathe, and actually sometimes it's better for them to breathe and be able to flex with the weather and contract and expand. But this is a bathroom where you're going to have water spilling over, and I really want to put something in to stop water kind of falling between the gaps. So I am going to put a mastic in, a kind of filler. Probably mixed with some sawdust just to get an original colour. And then the plan for this, we're going to sand it using a series of grits, probably starting with 60, working up to kind of 120, something like that, with an orbital sander. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stain it to kind of match some of the other floorboards in the house. Try and get back to something like this original colour. I think it looks like antique pine, but I'll put a few samples down. And then we're going to put a lacquer on as well, and see how that looks. So it's going to be an interesting project. There aren't too many loose floorboards to deal with first. The only thing that I really need to do is finish taking out all the old filler, which are pretty much done for most of it, but just need to finish that. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting project. It's going to be interesting to film, see how it kind of goes along, and see how it looks at the end. And I had a lot of issues with researching Victorian floorboards. It's really easy with new floorboards, and also living room floorboards, but bathroom floorboards are a little bit more complicated. And I just found that there was a lot of information missing from the videos that I watched, or that the videos didn't have everything, all the info in them. They were kind of tackled one little bit of the process, but not everything. So I'm gonna try and walk through every little step in a video, and hopefully it might be useful to other people in the same situation.